Hello and welcome, esteemed executives of the Singapore Red Cross Academy. I'm Cheyenne, and alongside my team, we are excited to present Bridging Youth's Dedication to Volunteerism, the Individual and Society, envision a world where every youth is engaged with their community through volunteerism. Unfortunately, many youths encounter obstacles that prevent them from participating. Today, we will address these challenges and present our How Might We questions. We will introduce our user persona and propose an Now, I will cover our problem statement and how might we questions. Our old problem statement was that many youths in Singapore are eager to participate in community service and social causes, but are restricted by these barriers. Lack of awareness about volunteering opportunities, time constraints and rigid time commitment, difficulty finding programs that align with their interests, pandemic restrictions, and insufficient volunteering training. Our How Might We question generated from this old problem statement is that how might we create flexible, engaging, and accessible volunteering opportunities that align with youth's interests and schedules, as well as adapt to pandemic restrictions, provide sufficient training and guidance to ensure youth can easily participate and make a meaningful impact. Using the problem reframing process, we came up with a refined problem statement and how might we questions. We concluded that pandemic restrictions are irrelevant, and new problems include lack of outreach to youths about this program and concerns about affordability impeding their involvement. From our refined problem statement, we came up with our how might we questions. How might we design volunteer programs that are interesting, flexible, and fit youth schedules and interests while offering enough support and training to guarantee meaningful involvement? And how might we increase the program's outreach to youths and make it more affordable for them? With that, Mervyn will be sharing our solution that can better meet the youth's needs.
Hi, I'm Mervin, and I'll be guiding you through how we developed our solution. Every solution starts with an idea. In our case, we began with around 10 different concepts and then narrowed them down to 4 key ideas. We applied the Scamper technique to enhance these ideas, which eventually led to the creation of Volunteer Quest. So, what is Volunteer Quest? Volunteer Quest is designed in 2 phases. The first phase focuses on reaching out to the youth. We achieve this by partnering with educational institutions, allowing SRCA to set up booths in school to introduce the HIOH program. Students can express their interests, and since we have partnerships with these schools, course fees are either subsidized or even free, removing any financial barriers to participation. In the second phase, we enroll students into our gamified online platform. Here, popular influencers collaborate with SRCA instructors to co-teach, making learning more engaging. To motivate and incentivize students, there are rewards and achievements throughout their journey. In essence, Volunteer Quest is a solution designed to help SRCA connect with more youth while making the program more accessible and flexible. Now, let me explain how we justify Volunteer Quest to be beneficial for SRCA. From our DVF and impact effort analysis, Volunteer Quest is desirable because technology integration makes the learning process more engaging and flexible for young people. It is also viable thanks to support of educational institutions and sponsorship opportunities. Finally, Volunteer Quest is feasible because it leverages scalable digital tools which ensure the platform can grow if demand rises. Not only that, Volunteer Quest adheres to data protection regulations and other compliances to ensure SRCA's company social responsibility. With that, our team will go through the next point, which is prototype and test.
Hi, my name is Royce, and I'm talking about the user persona and the conclusion. From our interviews, we managed to get that currently youths are willing to volunteer but have too many commitments, are not aware of the event itself, and the cost of entry is too high. The proposition is to have the event to be shorter, cost reduced, and have an offline and online channel for them to learn about the event. By understanding them, they can be able to have higher motivation to volunteer, as firstly, they will inculcate the values of volunteering. Next, they enjoy learning. And lastly, they have the desire of doing good. So by doing so, we can remove their financial burden and the time constraints. This will allow them to feel more important as it can be seen as us valuing the time and their dedication to volunteering.
Hi, I'm Kersing and I'll be sharing about our prototype. To help SRCA understand our solution, we created a prototype to illustrate what youth will experience. The first segment is a floor plan of the pop-up booth event. There are hands-on learning opportunities such as CPR, fire drill lessons, choking simulators, and first aid kit education. Interested youths can sign up for the program at their respective institutions. This will allow them to have a small experience of what they'll be learning. The second segment is an online learning platform. Those who have signed up for the program can access the course modules online and complete lessons at their own pace. There will be quizzes and an interactive gamified section for them to play the games and test their knowledge. This will allow them to be able to learn at their own time and pace. Lastly, we also created social media marketing mockups to promote the program, which will help them to increase their awareness of the event. For our testing plan, to evaluate our prototype, we developed a test card for our user group detailing our hypothesis, verification method, and metrics to measure effectiveness. After interviewing youths, we created a feedback grid highlighting their opinions. Some good points include the booth event being interesting and the online marketing visuals looking appealing. However, there were some bad points about our gamified section lacking immersive experience. One of the suggestions include adding games with 3D effects or motion graphics. Through this, we are able to understand our target's audience journey and improve on it, possibly appealing to more youths in the future.
My name is Bernadette and I'll now be going through our campaign timeline. This chart we have created illustrates the key tasks associated with the campaign execution, tracking our major activities from November through December to ensure we stay on schedule. The development of our SRCA application is a priority, starting on November 2nd to November 23rd, allowing us to launch and make the app accessible to use early in the campaign. Booth preparations is from November 17th to December 2nd, including setting up materials and ensuring all logistical elements are in place so the event runs smoothly. Influencer collaboration and marketing is from November 17th to December 22nd, providing ample time to engage influencers, promote the campaign, and amplify its reach. Moving on to our social media marketing efforts, starting from November 10th to December 18th, this ensures ongoing engagement and visibility of the campaign throughout its duration. Finally, the booth event is scheduled on December 20th and 21st, with additional activities running till 23rd. This timeline helps us ensure every task is completed on time, leading up to our key event in December. By adhering to this structured plan, we can ensure a successful. Moving on to our call to action, our goal with this initiative is to make it easier for youth to get involved in HIOH by offering them accessible and convenient channels. The purpose of this strategy is to provide multiple ways for young people to participate in a way that fits into their busy lives. By offering diverse touchpoints, it is increasing the likelihood that they would engage. We have identified several key touchpoints. Firstly, booths at school, providing direct access and face-to-face engagement. Through our SRCA app, users will have a direct digital platform to sign up, stay involved, and interact with our initiative. Thirdly, partnering with social media influencers will help us reach a broader, more tech-savvy audience. Lastly, targeted advertisements across popular social media platforms to reach youths where they spend much of their time on. By offering these diverse channels, we are making participation more convenient, ultimately enabling more youths to find the time and opportunity to get involved in HIO.
Hi, my name is Royce, and we're doing the conclusion. So there are 3 points for SRCA taking note of, which is firstly, having a sponsorship, secondly, making changes to the schedule of the event, and lastly, using online social media. So first of all, by having a sponsorship, much of this cost can be reduced for youths to enter the event. By doing so, this prevents demoralization of the youths as they lesser financial burden. Next, as mentioned before, by having a flexible schedule and shorter duration, these youths are able to better plan for the event and are able to go for the event with a passion. And lastly, due to the current use heavily utilizing social media, it will help create brand awareness among the youths, and youths are used to doing online learning due to COVID-19. So therefore, by using these different touch points, these youths can be able to be flexible with timing with no financial burden and no time constraints. In addition, with the help of sponsorships, this can help eliminate the issue of the event only being held twice a year.